I had called my father the day I had received my review, and I was in tears, worried I would never teach again. He had told me right before he had died that I owned my own mind and nobody else did, and to never forget that. The 9 years I've been home with the kids, I think I have learned more about myself through them than I ever anticipated. My smile was my shield of protection. Now that I have practiced mindfulness and have become self-aware, my smile is authentic and genuine, and there's a reason why they say your smile is the universal sign of kindness. It is a universal language. Everybody understands what a smile is. We're all wired to be accepted. 9 years ago, my son David was diagnosed with Asperger's. At the time that he was diagnosed, the doctor recommended that we pull him out of school and we detox the system of the medications he was on, and we let him drive his learning around his strength and interest. 4 years into the Jones Academy, I was introduced to a charter school consultant who was a out-of-the-box thinker and was going to help me find other teachers who were doing project-based approach around strength and interest, so that I didn't feel like I was alone on the island with my kids. And when I got home, I started researching, because my strength and interest would be reading and researching. So I started looking up everything I could about mindfulness to have an idea of what he was talking about. In the process, he introduced me to a book called Emotional Alchemy, and I read that, and as I did, it focuses on your childhood and how all of your behaviors are based on schemas that develop in your childhood. So once I started reading the book and understanding, I began going back into my childhood and seeing a lot of correlation between myself today and myself as a child. And the biggest thing was, I did not like to speak. I would prefer to blend into the woodwork. I didn't want to be seen. And what I was struggling with the most with my kids was I needed to advocate for them, and I didn't like conflict, and all of their school situations were making me have to be a mama bear and advocate for what they needed. And it came with a lot of pushback and barriers, and doing things differently, and being stigmatized and judged based on how we were doing things. Now I look back and realize we have very powerful minds, and nobody controls you but yourself. I learned that through the process of S.M.I.L.E. So S is for sharing your story, M is for mindfulness, I would be for immerse in strength and interest, L would be letting go and leaning in, E would be embracing your whole self, and that is embracing your mind, body, brain, and spirit, as well as your self-critic.